Scorpio collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon to full moon in March 2022? I am your reader, Angelo, Lyons Mal for short. Professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Production since 1998, author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, available on Kindle, link in the description box. Creator on Patreon, patreon.com/drawingthecircle. I'm the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons, but you can call me Mal. My Scorp's got a little thing stuck in my throat. I wonder if that's an intuitive thing. Let's find out. If you're new to the channel, a 5-card draw is just one card from 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline, which we will look at in a minute. But these 5 decks also represent the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, and spirit, to manifest the seed that you plant at the new moon to watch it grow to the full moon. So if you're casting a spell, if you're setting an intention, right, planting a seed, watching it wax, expand, grow, attract, that kind of stuff, helps you be a little bit more specific about it. Some clues, tips, and hints, right? It's a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs to get more info about what we're about to look at, or perhaps something else, another seed you are planting, right? Maybe one of them's a bulb, which takes longer than, I don't know, a dandelion, which seems to crop up overnight. So both feet on the floor. If you can, focus on your breath, if you will. I will do the same, to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace, to help out my Scorpionic friends out there. Sun, moon, rising, Venus sign, and cross watchers, whatever you can glean from it, have at it. Let's do this. Please take a... Oh, we didn't look at the actual astrological timeline. Getting ahead of myself. Or look at the new moon in Pisces on Wednesday, March 2nd. 12:34 p.m., which is my favorite numeric trigger, better than 1111. 1, 2, 3, 4. It says everything's going according to plan. That's what that means to me. It's all part of the divine plan. Everything's in divine timing, one step at a time. But then we are looking at Eastern. I'm in New York. We're looking at the waxing moon to full in Virgo. Friday, March 18th, 3:17 a.m. I'll be doing my magic half hour before midnight, half hour after midnight. Other than that, let's do this. Both feet on the floor. Take a nice deep breath. Let's see what hits the table. We're going to start with the element of fire using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish, and we'll build upon that from there. Breathe. Let's see what hits the table. As I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Scorpio collective, sun, moon, rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, using the magical spell cards, what is the perfect spell fragment to help them shape their element of fire? What the Scorpios yearn for, what they burn for, what their hearts desire. This new to full, March 2/2. New beginnings. Pretty good. We just had this one show up. Let's see, who else got this? Leo got this, so fixed fire to your fixed water. There is a clearing out here as well. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. Now, clearing definitely seems to be more of a waning moon, a releasing. I do the 7-card shadow reads for that, the 7-card draws. But what needs to be cleared, right? To make space. When you clear a space, you're actually creating a safe space, right? A clear space. So there's 2 ways of looking at that, right? A waning and a waxing. You want to increase your clarity, because clear the space in which I dwell. That could be a mental space. That could be an emotional space. It could literally be a physical space, but for a new beginning, like weeding the garden, tilling the soil before you plant the seed. Speaking of soil, for the element of earth, we're going to use the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. Whether you have the crystal indicated or not is a moot point as far as I'm concerned. You can always grab a clear quartz. If you have the stone, great. If you don't want to get it, okay. but certainly take in the element of earth to help you ground it. Yes, it's nice to have a piece of jewelry or something as a touchstone for a spell or an intention, like a string tied around your finger. But let's see what hits the table for you, my Scorps. Breathe. As I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the north. Powers of earth, hence the crystal oracle. What is the element of earth? The fuel that feeds the fire and helps ground and manifest the heart's desire of this new beginning for the Scorpio collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. What's their message this new to full? Lapis Lazuli. Looks like you're getting some third eye hangout time. Third eye hang time. Yay. I love me some lapis. Just make sure it's lapis. It should have gold pyrite in it. Otherwise, depending on the color, you might be being sold sodalite. That's why ordering online is tricky. But, you know, you do you. Just saying. Used to work in the gem and mineral stuff back in New Age metaphysical retail years. Okay. I have not been coughing through all my readings today. Not at all. There is definitely a choice here, a throat chakra thing with this new beginning, and I feel like you might be chewing on it, not quite ready to spit it out, not quite ready to swallow it, and it would make sense. Your key words for lapis lazuli, a third eye stone if ever there was one: protection, power, and expanded thinking. So for this new beginning, clearing space, there might very well be something that you're chewing on, but that you need to expand your thinking about. Lapis lazuli is a highly spiritual crystal that helps cut through illusions and expands your thinking in ways that serve to empower you. There you go. Expanded thinking to empower you. So there might be more information here that you need before you make this decision. Visceral empathy. Not a lot of fun. But for fun and profit sometimes. Is it not time to let go of an outmoded way of thinking or belief system which no longer serves you? Well, we seem to be going through that on planet Earth. Why would you be excluded? Remember, you are eternally protected. There is nothing to fear. So just be yourself. Your authentic self is what's called for here in this new beginning. Hence, clearing a mental and most likely emotional space, because you're a water sign. You will soon find yourself thinking outside the square, which I think is a British thing. We don't say that here in America. Let me know, comment, who says that? Thinking outside the square. We say thinking outside the box here, which may or may not be a square. You will soon find yourself thinking outside the square, and in doing so, you will begin to unlock your true and unique potential. Woof. Be a leader, not a follower. Dare to be different, WLIR, and success is yours. It's a New York thing. Radio station from the 80s. You have the ability to mentally and emotionally rise above all you encounter in life, and in doing so, a clearer picture emerges. There we go. Right on target. Lapis lazuli can run you some, though, so you can get it, you know, tumbled. But get it in a piece of jewelry, for some reason, the price just jumps. I got quite a bit of lapis sitting over there with Athena, with the two owls. Yeah. Oh, I have a video here for in bulk. I cleaned all that off and reset it, and I gave it to my patrons on Patreon. I just released it, I think, last week, behind the scenes. It's fun. I learned how to speed up a video. Element of air, which I think would be key with this lapis lazuli, right? You're protected. You're being empowered through expanding your thinking. Well, air is thought. As well as we're using the Healing with the Angels Oracle. Who are the healing angels waiting in the wings with their wings to fly in and help you heal through this? But angels have to be called upon, and that's an element of air thing. Please take a nice deep breath. There we go. As I call upon the angels and the archangels of water, the sign of Scorpio, and the powers of the west, the Gabrielites. Please, one card in clarity for the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading for their element of air. Their thoughts, which need to be expanded here, which probably will expand, but that they are being protected, and so that they can be authentic and see things differently and make this choice or decision that's brewing in the throat chakra there for this new beginning, to not be intimidated by people, but to maybe see a much higher truth, maybe even a spiritual or a mystical truth. So who are the angels ready to help them at their invitation, this new to full? Self-acceptance. There it is. Self-acceptance. Self-acceptance. I see things. I'm seeing things differently. I have to accept that. And others might not. You may have noticed. Right? When you up-level, when you upgrade, when you see a higher truth, and you're surrounded by people who are really clinging to the old truth, the illusion of separation, rather than, for example, the truth of unity. There's only one of us. Not just on planet Earth. There's only one life force. Honey, we are it. In different forms. Well, the healing angels of self-acceptance are going to help you heal yourself by accepting where you are. Now, since we're talking about the mind, I highly recommend the book, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, friend of Oprah. He's a sweetheart, and you can find it for free audio on YouTube. I'm pretty sure they take it down and then somebody posts it again. So really helpful about being the silent witness, which is very much a high vibrational spiritual lapis lazuli kind of thing, to really accept yourself. There's even a thing he says, just say yes to what's ever happening in the moment. Not like yay, but like, yes, I am different. Yes, I am unique. Yes, I am seeing this differently than everybody else, rather than being swayed by the opinions of others. Well, you know what they say about opinions. Apparently it's connected to the planet of Uranus. Do the math. Element of water. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. In case you're unfamiliar with the joke. A very old dad joke. Let's do this. The element of water, we're using the Whispers of Love Oracle, the voices of the higher selves of all involved. So if there are other people involved, they're in on this too. Please take a nice deep breath. The coughing stopped as I call upon the higher, there you are, the higher selves of all involved. Fifth dimension and above, eighth chakra and above. What is the Whisper of Love for the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, needing to accept how they feel, what they think, right? And because they are protected, and I do get that vibe of leadership here, clearing the space in which they dwell in some way, clearing the energy space, or maybe moving someone or something out. So please, what is the element of water? The energy and motion that we call emotion going through our nervous systems and changing our biochemistry moment to moment. This new to full, March 2022. Like attracts like. Great. Law of attraction card. If you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving, and certainly clearing out old belief systems that you are unacceptable or some aspect of you is unacceptable. This is not 1952. It's 2022. We've come a long way, baby. So acceptance has to start within yourself, because it can be a temporary thing as well, a phase you're going through. All right, I accept this is where I am right now. Now what? Now, acceptance can be about a thought, a feeling, an emotion, a desire. But to at least allow it to be doesn't mean you absolutely have to pull the trigger and do it immediately. This is something that you can build over a 2-week period, new to full. So, here's that throat. The last card down is the card of spirit, a healing mantra card from the healing mantra deck by Matt Kahn to electrify this thing. So let's say you get a piece of lapis lazuli or similar, right? Cast the spell for new beginnings, calling in the angels of self-acceptance, getting that like attracts like. And if you want more love and acceptance, you got to give that love and acceptance, but it feels like with yourself. And that's liberating. That creates a space in which you dwell within your own energy field. Breathe. My God. This is something that's been going on for a long time. It's been something that's been irritating you, something that you've been wanting to talk about, to express, but you're Scorpio, so you've been keeping it inside yourself, even to say, I feel this way about the situation, but I don't know how to communicate it, or I'm afraid to communicate it, even accept that. But to be more loving, that starts at home. Got to get your own cup to fill and then give of the overflow. Breathe. It's giving me downloads here. Last reading of the day, last card on the table as I call upon the Ascended Masters, General Assembly, because this could be about anything. Please, one card in clarity, the perfect, specific, personally meaningful healing mantra for the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, the card of spirit to energize this spell, and something that they can do with a piece of lapis lazuli every day, or with the healing angels, however they do that, building up that momentum of self-acceptance and love that will just ripple outward and come back to them multiplied. Put the card on the table. The perfect healing mantra, this new to full, is uncovering confidence. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. It's not creating confidence. It's uncovering confidence. It's already in there. You may have to lead by example here and not give a rat's ass what anybody else thinks. Sorry, not sorry, right? We need authenticity on the planet like yesterday. And we can bitch and moan about people being liars and inauthentic and, gaslighting and all of that. But if we're not doing our part, why should anybody else change, right? And I know that's not for everybody. I live my life as balls to the wall authentic as I can, but still being diplomatic. Well, I am 53. I know I don't look at things. You learn that as you go. Uncovering confidence. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. So if you don't accept, you're not going to show up, then the puzzle's not complete. When confidence is uncovered, you are living from a space of renewed purpose, like a new beginning. You know your place in the cosmos, and you are an expression of eternal light, of which everyone and everything is E equals MC squared. I didn't make that up. There is no wavering on decisions or second-guessing your instincts. Confidence allows you the peace of mind to stand tall in your truth and move forward courageously, knowing anything that comes your way can only inspire the gift of endless expansion. And that's the expansion of the thinking here. You're probably getting downloads or inspiration, information, insight. That is just, you're seeing things different, and it's probably challenging the status quo, hence the self-acceptance, to then live authentically. Look at my spine. My spine is like, this energy is coming through so strong, but it's clean, right? It's not wibbly wobbly. It's very, very clean, very, very centered, very, very aligned. This mantra is ideal for resolving insecurities, which may be in play. Those voices are valid too, but they need more love, not less. Just don't let them drive. Easing personal concerns. Well, what will they think? What if they reject me? The opposite of acceptance is rejection, but rejection is protection. Cliche as fuck, but the truth. And finding true safety in your body and the world. You're clearing out a lot, I get a feeling. So this past waning moon must have been quite a transformative 2-week period. The space is clear. Now uncover your confidence and live your truth with self-acceptance. Let me give you the final blessing. Let's see what comes out of my mouth. I do this at the end of every reading, and then I say goodbye to you at the end. Please take a nice deep breath. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine to please bless the Scorpio collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs with all that they need. This new moon to full in March 2022, that they can uncover the confidence that they need, because they are the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. And like attracts like. The more they embrace that, the more others will, because if they're longing for more love and acceptance and belonging in their life, they need to be more loving and accepting and willing to belong. With the healing angels of self-acceptance, certainly willing to help them, but they gotta call, they gotta ask, and that they can do silently in their Scorpio way, because they are protected. They are being empowered. They are seeing things differently, probably radically different from anybody else around them. So to take the time with this does not need to be rushed, so that they can manifest this new beginning in their life, which could manifest in a near infinite number of ways. Let this magic in their spell clear the space in which they dwell, for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So motivate. So it is. There it is. It's a good read. It makes sense to me. Comment if it makes sense to you. And if you want more of me, subscribe, because I am not stopping anytime soon. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. Help other Scorpios find the reading, as well as hit the notification bell, because I'm putting these puppies out when they're ready. As soon as they're ready to take on life of their own, I release them into the wild of the interwebs. Otherwise, if you really want to have more fun with me, come play Patreon on Patreon. I'm having such a field day over there, and I got no complaints from my subscribers. We got humans, heroes, immortals, witches, gods, goddesses over there, and all of the tiers of subscription are jam-packed with goodies, so go check it out. Otherwise, wishing you all the very best and the very blessed of this new moon to full, my beloved fixed water Scorpios. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.